So the whole reason you went down there was to be near Jeremy.
Well, I really did want Alex to get the best possible care.
Did you and Jeremy start sleeping together down there in Pine Valley?
How can you say such a thing?
Well, I figured with Alex being treated for a heart condition, he couldn't be much of a lover.
Well, he is still my husband. I never cheated on Alex.
Well, it wouldn't be really like cheating, not with Jeremy. After all, he was your first love, and with Alex about to die.
Mother, I couldn't have gotten Jeremy into bed even if I wanted to, remember? He'd taken the vow of celibacy.
Well, he's released from that now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But there is someone else in the picture. She's very beautiful.
She doesn't hold a candle to my daughter. Now, let me tell you something, dearie. Jeremy can be yours if you really want him. You just have to put your mind to it.
Well, I suppose the guest accommodation's not so bad after all.
Oh, I think they're much nicer than any local hotel.
The food's better. But I'm not too pleased with Natalie putting us in separate rooms. Do you think we could do something about it?
Oh, no, not as long as my mother's here.
Honey?
I mean, I want to spend every moment I can with you, darling, but we can't do anything about the rooms.
Darling, we're going to be married very soon. Is your mother that conventional?
My mother is so conventional. My mother wouldn't even let me sleep with Mike in the same house, because we weren't married. Anyhow, why are we talking about my mother? You're in mourning.
Oh, I don't think Father would mind if a man and a woman sleeps together. But you're right. Okay, we'll keep our separate rooms. But what about enjoying each other not quite so openly?
Oh, I think that could be arranged.
Good.
Who is it?
It's me, Erica.
Just a minute. Come in. Hi. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
No, not at all.
Erica, I called Joe, and he said there's absolutely no reason at all for me to rush back, that everything is under control.
Do you mean you're not going home tomorrow morning?
Well, no, I wanted to stay over for Alex's memorial. I'd grown very fond of your father, Jeremy.
But what about Dr. Tyler?
Oh, I called Charles immediately.
Oh, he must miss you terribly.
Oh, of course he does, but he explained to me that this was the ideal time for him to hop a plane and go visit Chuck. So you see, everything is worked out.
But you have to check this with Natalie.
Well, I will, of course.
Well, I'm sure she'll be very touched, as well as I am, that you care to stay and pay your respect.
There's someone there. It must be a loose shot. Listen to that wind.
Maybe it's because you feel guilty.
Who is it?
How quickly rich young widows forget.
Oh, no.
Did you really think you could get rid of your husband so fast?
Leave me alone. I had nothing to do with your death.
You wanted me to die.
No, that isn't
Don't
true.
bother lying to me. I know everything, including what you're up to now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything except mourning you.
You only have one thing on your mind, only one. How to get Jeremy away from America.
I have not done a thing.
Not yet. Not yet, but you're thinking about it. You're going to tell Jeremy that the baby you're carrying belongs to him, and you know perfectly well that it's mine.
No, this isn't happening.
You'll never get away with it, Natalie. Believe me, you'll never get away with it.
We'll see.
What's this?
What?
This.
Oh. Family medal.
Oh. Did Alex give it to you?
No, my mother did. When I went to boarding school. Just put it around my neck, never to take it off. For safety.
Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. Why didn't I ever see this before? You didn't have this on when you rescued me at Adams Island.
No, I didn't have it then.
But if you said your mother put it on you when you went to school.
Well, actually, I had given it to Natalie when we were.
Who?
It's the first thing I gave her. And then I bought her a proper necklace.
This was certainly much more valuable than anything you could have bought.
Yes, and she was very kind to give it back to me as a Christmas gift.
Christmas? You were in Tibet.
What I mean, today I came back. You see, I was waiting for your call. I was desperate, and she thought that would cheer me up. Honey, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking, that's all.
About what?
About your mother. About all those early days of your life I don't know anything about.
Okay, well, let me tell you. Mother was dark-haired, like you. She had beautiful brown eyes.
Like mine. And like yours.
She taught me to see through them. She's the one who encouraged me to become a painter.
Alex told me you two were very close and that he always felt very shut out.
That was his excuse. Mother never shut him out. Not him, not anyone. She was an artist. She was open to life.
You must have loved Natalie very much to give her that.
Well, I thought I did. Darling, there were so many things that I didn't know then. I was so naive.
They say that first loves can be very powerful.
Some perhaps, but not too many stand the test of time. Tell me something. Would I have reason to be jealous of your early loves?
No. I feel that you are my final love. You are the final person in my life. No one has ever meant as much to me as you.
And no one has ever made me as happy as you do.
Oh. Forgive me. What was I thinking? Jeremy, please forgive me. Jeremy, I don't want you to still be angry with me.
Why should I be angry?
Don't you remember? We spoke not even an hour ago. And I've been feeling so very terrible ever since.
Oh, about the room arrangements.
Yes, you were so upset that I put you and Erica in separate rooms.
Yes, I was.
Natalie, we've decided that it's perfectly fine.
I was really just trying to do the correct thing, you understand, but I realized it was none of my business. You have to forgive me.
It's all right, really.
I don't know why I thought that it would matter to your mother.
Well, you were right. It does. It matters very much to my mother. And in any case, Jeremy and I've decided these arrangements are fine.
Really?
Yes.
You're not just saying that to make me feel
No,
better.
believe me, you can relax.
Oh, thank you. I've been feeling so upset that I'd offended the two of you. It's just that everything has been so upsetting to me today. And
Oh, well, of course it has. I mean, you're under a great deal of stress, losing Alex.
everything reminds me of him. I see him everywhere.
Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, I went through that with Mike, of course. Oh, there is no shock that can compare to losing the one you love.
Do you know that sometimes I think I'm losing my mind? I hear his voice out there in the wind, calling to me.
Oh, Natalie. Oh, I did the same thing with Mike. Oh, now, you mustn't do that. You mustn't allow your mind to play tricks like
But
that.
I can't help it. I was sitting alone in the living room and I heard the wind howling and the shutters were banging.
Well, you shouldn't be alone like that.
I am. I mean, with Alex gone, there's no one. I don't even have anyone who can stay with me until I can face going to bed. Oh, I'm so afraid. I have the worst trouble sleeping.
Well, Jeremy and I are going to sit with you, that's all.
Oh, no, really. I couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, yes, we're going to play cards or something.
Oh,
if you
Erica,
get sleepy.
Please, I couldn't let you do that.
It's fine, really. I know. I have been there.
But you're just out of the hospital.
Natalie's right. You need your strength.
But she can't sit down there all alone crying her heart out.
Well, Natalie, what about your mother?
I went to her before I came to see you. I'm afraid she drank herself asleep. There's really no point in even trying to wake her.
Well, then Jeremy's going to sit with you, won't you?
Sure.
I do hate being a burden on everyone.
You're not a burden, Natalie. My goodness, you deserve to have our comfort and our sympathy. I mean, we're all in mourning for Alex anyway.
Yes. Natalie, why don't you wait for me downstairs? I'll be a minute. Just like to say goodnight to Erica.
I'm not concentrating. Besides, I think you're letting me win.
Well, it's getting late, huh?
It's probably after midnight. Hey, Kevin, that shutter stopped banging.
Yeah, well, the wind's died down. Well, you think you could, fall asleep by now?
Oh, your staying with me really has been a great help. I'm afraid I would have gone quite mad if I'd been left alone. Do you miss Alex, too?
I loved him, Natalie. For all our quarrels, there was a bond. I remember when I was growing up, fishing and hunting with him, all the things he taught me. I remember once we came upon two elks with their horns locked together. Father said it was a law of nature. Father and son fighting for supremacy, nothing personal, just nature. I'm going to miss him.
So am I. You know, but when I think I hear his voice calling to me in the wind, or I feel his presence in a room, it does terrify me.
Well, Erica was right. You're under a great stress now.
She's been so very kind and understanding about all this. It really hurts me that you haven't said anything to her.
What are you talking about?
About the night we made love, Jeremy, when we thought the two of them had died.
Natalie, we didn't make love. I was drunk.
Well, I wasn't. I know what happened, and so does Larry.
Natalie, why are you trying to stir trouble? Didn't you just say that you were glad and grateful that Erica was kind to you?
I feel I owe her some honesty in return. And if you don't think you should tell her, I think I should. It's perfectly understandable, Jeremy. Hour of grief, we turn to each other for comfort.
Well, you may remember all the things that happened, but I don't.
How very convenient. For you. Drinking is an old excuse, Jeremy. Do you really think a sophisticated woman like Erica's going to believe you?
It is not for you to go and discuss these things with her. Where are you going?
I'm going to bed. I think we both need to sleep on it. Perhaps sometime tomorrow. We can decide which one of us should tell her.